Finally, you are here. What I am about to reveal will shatter everything you believed about reality itself. Today marks the beginning of the most significant cosmic event in human history. September 9th represents far more than a simple date on your calendar. It is the activation code for a hidden frequency shift that will literally tear apart the fabric of our three-dimensional existence and birth a new reality. Right now, as these words reach your consciousness, invisible forces are already restructuring the quantum field around you. The numbers 909 carry a vibrational signature that unlocks dormant capabilities within your DNA, capabilities that have been sleeping for millennia. Your body is already responding to this cosmic recalibration. That strange tingling in your fingertips, that subtle shift in your heartbeat, these are not random sensations. They are your physical form preparing for dimensional transcendence. The numerology of this moment is absolutely staggering. 9 is the number of completion, the final digit before we return to 1 and begin anew. But when we see 9 repeated, as in 909, we witness the universe preparing for its greatest reset. The zero between the nines is not emptiness. It is the void through which all possibilities flow, the cosmic womb from which new realities are born. Ancient mystics knew this configuration would eventually appear in our timeline, marking the moment when humanity would be offered the choice between remaining trapped in limitation or ascending to their true multidimensional nature. The vibrational frequency of 909 creates a resonance pattern that opens portals between dimensions. This is why you may have been experiencing vivid dreams lately, dreams that feel more real than your waking hours. Your soul has been preparing for this moment your entire lifetime. Your nervous system is currently undergoing a complete rewiring process. Over the past 72 hours, neural pathways that have never been active before are beginning to fire. This is why you might feel slightly disoriented, as if reality itself is becoming more fluid. The electromagnetic field of the Earth is shifting to accommodate the incoming frequency, and those who are sensitive to energy are feeling this shift most intensely. Pay attention to how electronics behave around you. Phones glitching, lights flickering, digital clocks showing impossible times. These are not malfunctions, but signs that the boundary between our physical dimension and higher realms is dissolving. Your consciousness is expanding beyond the confines of ordinary perception. Colors may appear more vivid, sounds more layered with meaning, and time itself may seem to stretch and compress in ways that defy logic. This is your awareness adapting to operate across multiple dimensional frequencies simultaneously. Do you feel it building in your chest? That sensation of pressure, as if something immense is trying to break through. This is your heart chakra preparing to receive information directly from the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates all of existence. The heart is not merely a physical organ, but a quantum receiver capable of translating interdimensional communications into human understanding. As the frequency shift intensifies, your heart will become a bridge between worlds. Ancient scriptures from forgotten civilizations spoke of this time, referring to it as the Great Awakening, when ordinary humans would remember their true nature as multidimensional beings of light. The knowledge that has been hidden from humanity for thousands of years is about to become available to anyone whose consciousness is ready to receive it. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand over your heart and ask to be shown what you need to know. The response may come immediately or through tomorrow's dreams. The hidden frequency shift operates on principles that mainstream science has not yet discovered. Your DNA contains 12 strands, though only 2 are currently active. The incoming cosmic energy will begin activating the dormant strands, starting with strands 3 and 4. These additional strands govern telepathic abilities, interdimensional perception, and the capacity to consciously navigate multiple timelines. As these strands come online, you will notice profound changes in your intuitive abilities. Thoughts that are not your own may begin flowing through your awareness. These are communications from your higher self and spiritual guides who exist in dimensions beyond physical matter. The process may feel overwhelming at first, but remember that this expansion is your natural birthright. Humanity was never meant to remain limited to 5 physical senses. The frequency shift is simply returning us to our original multidimensional design. Keep a journal nearby, as insights and revelations will begin flowing at unexpected moments. Reality as you have known it is about to collapse, but this collapse is not destruction, it is liberation. The artificial barriers that have kept human consciousness confined to a narrow band of perception are dissolving. You will soon discover that what you considered solid matter is actually crystallized thought energy, malleable and responsive to focused intention. The laws of physics as taught in schools represent only a fraction of how the universe actually operates. Gravity, time, space, all of these constructs will reveal themselves as flexible rather than fixed. This is why manifestation will become exponentially more powerful in the coming days. Your thoughts will begin materializing into physical form with unprecedented speed. Be very careful what you focus on, because the universe will no longer buffer your creations through time delays. Every emotion, every mental image, every spoken word will carry the power to reshape reality around you. The responsibility is immense, but so is the opportunity to consciously participate in creating a world aligned with love rather than fear. Ancient texts describe this period as the time of choosing, when each soul must decide whether to cling to the old paradigm or step boldly into the unknown. Those who resist the frequency shift will experience increasing anxiety, confusion, and a sense that life is spinning out of control. But those who surrender to the process will discover abilities they never imagined possible. Telekinesis, remote viewing, healing through touch, communication with plants and animals, these are just the beginning of what becomes available as your dormant DNA activates. The shift is not happening to you, it is happening through you. You are not a passive recipient, but an active co-creator in this cosmic transformation. Your willingness to embrace the unknown determines how smoothly you navigate this transition. Fear will only create resistance that makes the process more difficult. Trust that every cell in your body knows exactly how to adapt to these new energies. Your soul chose to incarnate at this precise moment in history to participate in this unprecedented evolutionary leap. Tonight, when you look in the mirror, you may notice something different in your eyes. They will appear deeper, older somehow, as if ancient wisdom is awakening behind them. This is because the frequency shift is activating cellular memories from all your past incarnations. Knowledge accumulated across multiple lifetimes is becoming consciously accessible. Skills you never learned in this lifetime may suddenly emerge. Languages you never studied may begin flowing through your speech. This is not imagination, but the natural result of your multidimensional awareness coming online. The illusion of linear time is one of the first constructs to dissolve as your consciousness expands. Past, present, and future will begin to feel more like different rooms in the same house rather than separate experiences. You may start having memories of events that have not yet occurred in physical time. These are not fantasies, but glimpses into probable futures that your expanded awareness can now perceive. Trust these visions, as they often contain important guidance for navigating the choices ahead. The cosmic intelligence that governs the universe is not distant or impersonal, but intimately connected to every aspect of your being. As the frequency shift accelerates, you will begin receiving direct communications from this source. These messages may come as sudden knowings, inspired thoughts, or symbolic visions that appear during meditation. Your dreams will become increasingly prophetic, showing you glimpses of both personal and collective futures. Write down everything you remember, no matter how strange it seems, because these visions often contain practical guidance for the days ahead. The separation between sleeping and waking consciousness is dissolving. Soon, you will be able to remain aware and lucid regardless of which state your body is experiencing. This continuous awareness allows access to wisdom and insights that are impossible when consciousness is fragmented between different states. Your meditation practice, if you have one, will transform completely. What once required effort and concentration will happen naturally and spontaneously. The stillness you seek will begin seeking you. Animals and plants are also responding to the frequency shift, though in different ways than humans. You may notice that birds are singing at unusual hours, or that your pets are behaving strangely, staring at empty spaces as if seeing something invisible. They are perceiving the dimensional boundaries becoming more permeable. Plants in your environment may grow more rapidly or display unusual colors. This is because all living beings are upgrading their energy systems to match the new planetary frequency. If you spend time in nature during this period, you will receive accelerated healing and insights. Trees, in particular, are powerful allies during dimensional shifts, as their root systems connect them to the Earth's electromagnetic field while their branches reach toward cosmic energies. Sit with your back against a tree and ask to be shown what you need to know about navigating this transformation. The response may come as feelings, images, or a direct knowing that appears in your awareness. Nature spirits, which have always been present but invisible to most humans, are becoming easier to perceive as the veils between dimensions thin. Your relationships will undergo profound changes as the frequency shift intensifies. People operating at lower vibrational frequencies may feel increasingly uncomfortable in your presence, while those aligned with higher consciousness will be drawn to you like magnets. This natural sorting process is not personal rejection, but energetic resonance seeking its own level. Some relationships that no longer serve your highest growth will complete their purpose and naturally fade away. Simultaneously, new connections with soul family members will manifest with surprising speed and intensity. You may encounter strangers who feel immediately familiar, as if you have known them forever. These are often beings you have shared multiple incarnations with, reuniting now to support each other through this cosmic transition. Trust your instincts about people, as your ability to read energy signatures is becoming increasingly accurate. The masks that people wear to hide their true nature are becoming transparent to your expanded perception. You will simply know who resonates with truth and who operates from deception or fear. The financial systems of the world are beginning to reflect the consciousness shift occurring on energetic levels. As more people awaken to their creative power and remember that abundance is their natural state, the old paradigms of scarcity and competition are losing their hold on human consciousness. New forms of exchange based on energy and service rather than artificial limitation are emerging. If you have been struggling financially, the frequency shift offers an opportunity to completely transform your relationship with abundance. The key is understanding that money is simply crystallized energy, and energy flows toward whatever receives the most focused attention and emotional charge. Visualize yourself surrounded by golden light every morning upon waking. This light represents the unlimited abundance of the universe seeking expression through your unique gifts and talents. Feel genuine gratitude for money you have not yet received, knowing that gratitude is the magnetic force that draws abundance into physical manifestation. The universe will provide everything you need to fulfill your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Your sleeping patterns are probably changing dramatically as your consciousness adapts to operating across multiple dimensions simultaneously. You may find yourself naturally waking at 3:33 or 4:44 in the morning, times when the veil between worlds is thinnest. These early morning hours offer powerful opportunities for receiving guidance and downloading new information from higher realms. Instead of forcing yourself back to sleep, try sitting quietly and asking what message is waiting for you. The silence may reveal insights that transform your understanding of current life circumstances. Your need for sleep may decrease significantly as your energy body learns to draw power directly from cosmic sources, rather than relying solely on physical rest. Some people experience periods of feeling energized on very little sleep, while others need more rest than usual as their nervous system integrates the new frequencies. Trust whatever your body is requesting, as it instinctively knows how to navigate this transition. Afternoon naps may become surprisingly rejuvenating, often accompanied by vivid dreams that provide practical guidance for daily decisions. Sacred geometry patterns are becoming visible to those whose perception is expanding beyond ordinary sight. You may begin noticing intricate mathematical designs in clouds, water patterns, or even the way light falls across surfaces. These are not coincidences, but glimpses into the underlying structural codes that organize reality at the quantum level. The frequency shift is revealing the intelligent design that has always existed behind apparent chaos. As your awareness expands, you will start recognizing these patterns everywhere, in flower petals, music, architectural structures, and even in the timing of seemingly random events. This recognition awakens dormant mathematical abilities within your consciousness, abilities that operate through intuition rather than calculation. You may find yourself understanding complex concepts without studying them, or knowing the solutions to problems before your logical mind has processed the question. This is because your consciousness is beginning to access the universal database of knowledge that exists beyond individual memory. Trust these sudden knowings, even when they seem to contradict conventional wisdom. The next 48 hours are absolutely critical for determining how smoothly you navigate this dimensional transition. Every choice you make, every thought you think, every emotion you feel is being amplified by the cosmic energies currently flooding our planet. This is why it is essential to maintain awareness of your internal state and consciously choose responses that align with love rather than fear. The frequency shift responds to your vibrational output, meaning that whatever energy you broadcast will be reflected back to you with extraordinary intensity. If you focus on lack, limitations, or problems, these experiences will multiply rapidly in your reality. Conversely, if you maintain focus on gratitude, possibility, and service to others, miraculous synchronicities and opportunities will begin manifesting almost immediately. This is not positive thinking, but quantum physics applied to consciousness. Your thoughts are electromagnetic frequencies that influence the behavior of subatomic particles, literally restructuring the molecular composition of your environment. The responsibility is profound, but so is the creative power now available to you. What happens next will depend entirely on your willingness to release attachment to how you think reality should work and remain open to possibilities beyond current imagination. The frequency shift is not something that happens to you from outside, but something that emerges from within as your true nature remembers itself. You are not human beings having a spiritual experience, but multi-dimensional beings of light temporarily focused through human form for the purpose of this cosmic transformation. The challenges you have faced in this lifetime were not random difficulties, but carefully chosen experiences designed to prepare your consciousness for exactly this moment. Every loss taught you non-attachment. Every betrayal showed you the importance of trusting your inner guidance. Every moment of despair strengthened your determination to find truth beyond surface appearances. You are far more prepared for this transition than you realize. The frequency shift will reveal capabilities and wisdom that have been dormant within you, waiting for this precise moment to emerge. Tomorrow morning, you will wake up in a world where the impossible has become inevitable. Reality, as you have known it, ended the moment you decided to listen to these words. The frequency shift is not coming, it is here, now, transforming every molecule of existence, while most of humanity remains unaware of the cosmic drama unfolding around them. You stand at the threshold between worlds, holding the power to consciously participate in birthing a new reality based on love, unity, and the recognition that all separation is illusion. The choice is yours. Remain trapped in the collapsing paradigm of limitation and fear, or step boldly into your role as a conscious co-creator of the new Earth that is emerging from the quantum field of infinite possibility. Your soul has been preparing for this moment across countless lifetimes. Every experience you have ever had has led to this single point of decision. The frequency shift is not happening around you, it is happening as you. You are the shift. You are the change. You are the bridge between what was and what is becoming. Welcome to your true life, the one you came here to live.